Here we are at Feudi di San Gregorio, a winery that was founded 26 years ago. Now we're turning 27, and we are the largest private winery in Campania, and one of the largest in the south of Italy. And we started with a clear idea in our mind, actually two clear ideas in our mind. The first one was to focus on our native varietals, Greco, Fiano, Falanghina in Benevento, and Aglianico as a red grape. This was the first idea, so focus on our tradition and our history. The second clear idea was bring this in a contemporary world. So all our design, all the architecture that you saw around here, the labels, and also the way of making the wine with the focus on stainless steel rather than too much oak, etc., has a lot to do with our idea of modernity and contemporaneity that we put in our wine. Myself, my name is Antonio Capaldo. I'm the owner of the winery, and I also take care, most importantly, of the commercial and marketing part of the winery. Over time, you grow as in every individual. So we started doing one wine for each varietal. So you could do a Falanghina, you do a Fiano, you do a Greco, you do one Aglianico young, and then one Aglianico, which is called Taurasi, the OCG here in the area, that goes under a longer aging, in part in oak. And then was the start, so to do the bulk of the wines that are actually the appellations of the region. Then over time, we learned better ourselves, we learned better our vineyards. We had the possibility to grow from 30, 40 hectares to the 400 hectares that we have now. And we devoted our attention to having a broad range of single vineyard. We are a winery that today produces 3 million bottles, the largest of the area, but we decided not to have few big stainless steel tanks. We decided to have 500 different size stainless steel tanks in order to really diversify each vineyard and of course each varietal, and to harvest at the right time, separate. We have 4 crushes to separate the crushing depending on the varietal and also on the vineyard, in order then to follow a different path in stainless steel. So I think a lot has to do with this. Of course, the oak, in particular in Taurasi, the oak treatment, the oak mix is very important, but harvest at the right time and having the right stainless steel treatment is 95% or 98% of the work. And it's nice because in this territory we have a system of appellation that I think is one of the best in Italy, because actually each appellation corresponds to a territory and corresponds to a varietal. So it's quite easy to express that. In other regions there is an overlapping in appellation, and with the same varietals many other appellations. I don't say it's better or worse or better. I just say that our area is very easy. And also, it denotes the fact that when you plant a Fiano, you generally don't plant a Greco, or where you plant a Greco, you don't plant a Fiano. It shows that there has been a traditional approach, not by the law, but by the farmers, to having the right varietal planted at the right time. We have a single vineyard Falanghina called Cerro. We have a single vineyard Fiano called Pietracalda. We have a single vineyard Greco called Cutizzi. And all these single vineyards are on vineyards of our property, but more importantly, our vineyards that have some specific characteristics, generally higher altitude and more interesting soils and big inclination. Then we have on Aglianico, we have several single vineyards. We have Serpico, which is a single vineyard from a Pre-Phylloxera vineyard that is 200 years old, very like a forest. No? These vines are 3 meters tall and very broad. Yeah, we have altogether our native varietals. We also have this, I would say again, a luck. We have a luck to have found a Merlot vineyard, 70 years old Merlot. So not something we planted ourselves, but something that was probably planted during the Mussolini period. And the story wants that maybe some Venetians came in the area to fix flooding of the water, and they planted their own varietals. I think. The quality is the most important thing when you drink a wine. But it's nice in Campania because, first of all, you have a different type of wines and different type of grades, red and white in the same territory of high quality. So you have a diversity natural from the area, which I think is important. Quality is important, and consistent quality, high quality across the different wines that are made. But then, of course, the combination between quality, incredible soils, volcanic soils, good climatic conditions, but also history is important when people choose a wine. The fact that here viticulture started more than 2 millennia ago, that we have so many historic textbooks that actually show that the wine was here at the time of the Roman army, and these varietals were the varietals that were actually present at the time. The fact that Greco comes from Greek, the fact that Falangina comes from Falanga, which is a Latin word, the fact that Aglianico also has a Phoenician or Greek origin, even if then over time to the Middle Age it probably got together with other varietals and to get to the clone that is today. I think the fact that there is this incredible heritage that is enclosed also in the names of the varietals, I think it also helps in order to promote the wine. I think what will help our region to go further, I think in particular are the white wines now, because there is an increasing vibe internationally in the cuisine and also in the sommelier thinking towards white wines. And there are not many areas that show naturally the characteristics that you can have here.